Hello everyone, this is Barcelona News World. The following are the headline we are going to discuss. Barcelona star ruled out for the rest of the season. Rashford makes shock transfer U-turn amid £40 million Man United haggle despite Barcelona, green light. Barcelona star Ferran Torres will play no part in the club's efforts over the final weeks of the campaign. This comes after the attacker was forced under the knife late on Wednesday evening. Ferran's name emerged as an altogether prominent one in the headlines across Spain last night, after word was forthcoming that the former Manchester City man had been called in for emergency surgery. Barcelona soon confirmed as much, courtesy of a statement across the club's social media platforms, after Ferran was diagnosed with appendicitis. The procedure has ruled the versatile frontman out of contention to feature in Barcelona's derby showdown with neighbours Espanyol on Thursday. As per a report from Blaugrana insider Javier Miguel of Diario AS, the 25-year-old has been ruled out for the remainder of the campaign, set to miss Barca's upcoming meetings with all of Espanyol, Villarreal and Athletic Club. Rashford makes shock transfer U-turn amid £40 million Man United haggle despite Barcelona, green light. Marcus Rashford has made a shock transfer U-turn despite being given the green light to Barcelona from Manchester United this summer. Rashford moved to Aston Villa on loan in January from United and has largely impressed, contributing 4 goals and 6 assists for Unai Emery's side, who hold a £40 million option to make his loan move permanent. Whether the villains will take up that option or even be able to afford it, will likely depend on whether they finish in the Premier League top 5 and qualify for the Champions League next season, but it will be Rashford's decision in any case. Reports have claimed the England international has been making moves to secure his dream transfer to Barcelona. He was linked with a move to the Catalan Giants in January, but they were put off by his £350,000 per week wages, which Villa are currently paying 75% of. Rashford though has told Barcelona that he's willing to take a significant pay cut in order to make the move happen. A report earlier this month stated, his great goal is to try to play for Barca, and his environment has already sent to the Blaugrana leaders that he is willing to lower his salary ostensibly so that the operation can be viable from an economic point of view. Barca is his favorite project and he will do everything possible to dress in Blaugrana. Rashford then took the strategic step of entrusting his affairs to a high-profile, highly experienced agent with strong ties to FC Barcelona, Pini Zahavi. He will also have been pleased to hear Barcelona sporting director Deco admitting the La Liga giants are lacking depth in wide areas, despite his insistence that the key is to consolidate. Deco said, "If we can improve, that's always an option, but the key is to consolidate what we have for the coming years. Suddenly we feel quite dependent on Rafinha and Lamine. Maybe we need similar players, a solution for them, when they're not available," the Portuguese confessed. "But the squad is quite balanced and we have a lot of good players coming through the youth teams as well." FC Barcelona are on the cusp of La Liga glory, with just one more hurdle to clear. A win against city rivals Espanyol later today would officially crown them champions, following last weekend's thrilling 4-3 win over Real Madrid. There is always a saying, lightning doesn't strike twice. However, for Barcelona, it could. The last time they lifted the La Liga title under Xavi Hernandez, they beat Espanyol to it, and Hansi Flick's men have the chance to repeat the feat. Had Real Madrid lost the game last night, to Mallorca, Barcelona would have already been announced La Liga winners coming into this Espanyol game, but Los Blancos beat their La Liga opposition 2-1 and have handed over the initiative to the Catalan club. With all this in mind, we at Semper Barca bring to you 3 talking points for Barcelona ahead of their La Liga game against Espanyol. 1. Thank you Real Madrid. For the first and probably the only time, most Barcelona fans would have been hoping for Real Madrid to beat Mallorca last night, as it gives them the opportunity to lift the title by beating their arch-local city rivals Espanyol. Mallorca were leading the game in the first half, and Kylian Mbappe equalized in the second. However, the game seemed to be petering to a 1-1 draw, which would have all but confirmed the title for Barcelona, but Jacobo Ramon scored a stoppage-time winner. Real Madrid fans would have been happy with their academy product scoring a last-minute winner, but there is no doubt that most Barcelona fans would have also been very happy with the goal and been happy with the outcome of the match. Now, the onus is on Barcelona to step up and get the job done against Espanyol. Hansi Flick's men will surely be switched on, will want to get the job done, and it remains to be seen if they emerge La Liga champions at the end of the night. 2. Get well soon Ferran. Ferran Torres has had a brilliant season with 26 GPA despite not being a regular starter, and it is a shame that he doesn't get the opportunity to finish this season. The Spanish striker had to undergo emergency surgery after being diagnosed with appendicitis. The Spaniard has emerged as a very reliable number 9 and has stepped up admirably in Robert Lewandowski's absence in recent weeks. Even against Real Madrid last weekend, Ferran provided 3 assists in the first half. Hansi Flick has managed to unlock a new level in the ex-Manchester City attacker, and he is slowly yet surely repaying the investment that Barcelona made on him all those years ago. It has been a slow burn, but it is surely worth it. One can only wish Ferran for the surgery and the recovery to go well, and although he won't be there to take part in the celebrations later today, he will surely return stronger next season and continue to be a key cog of Hansi Flick's machine. 3. The icing on the cake. The game against Espanyol, provided Barcelona wins it, will prove to be the icing on what has been a brilliant season for Hansi Flick's team. The German coach has come in at the start of the season and had an unprecedented impact. Not many people would have envisioned Barcelona to win the domestic treble and reach the semi-finals of the Champions League at the start of the season, but that is exactly what the Catalan club has managed to do. All credit must go to the German coach. Players like Lamine Yamal and Pau Cubarsí have the chance to lift the first league title of their careers. The duo have been spectacular for Barcelona this season and would be hoping to have yet another good game against Espanyol. And should the Catalans lift the trophy at the home of a bitter rival, it won't just be the icing on the cake, it'll be the perfect exclamation point on a remarkable campaign. See you on next video.